Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Roots of Biology. In this channel, I teach biology for both CBSE and ICSE syllabus for both 10th, 9th as well as for 8th standard. So I think previous class I was discussing about class 10th, that is life processes lesson for CBSE syllabus. So today, in the previous class, I conducted a quiz. Today I'm going to give you some important questions related to that. So the today's topic it is for class 10 CBSE, subject is science biology and chapter 6 life processes. Shall we move on to the important questions now? Yes, come let us move on to the some important questions related to this chapter. So these are the questions which is given in the previous year question papers. Please try to concentrate and try to answer questions, then it will be easy for you to understand better. So try to concentrate well and practice well. It might be useful for your upcoming exams. Okay, come let us move on to the next slide now. Come let us discuss about some important questions of short answer type. The first question is, why do herbivores have longer, smaller intestine than carnivores? This question it was given in the year 2014. So the answer for this is, usually we can see the length of the small intestine, it differs in various animals, right? So depending upon the type of the food it will take. So the cellulose is a carbohydrate food which is digested with difficulty. So what happen in herbivorous animals like cow which get eat grass need a longer small intestine to allow the cellulose present in the grass to be digested completely. So this is the answer for this question. Let us move on to the next question now. That is, name two waste products which are stored in old xylem in plants. So second question, name the process by which plants get rid of excess water. Name the pores through which these processes take place. So answer for this is resin and gums are the two ways which are stored in old xylem plants. Okay, what are the waste products which are stored in old xylem? That is resins as well as gums. Got it? So the next answer for the next question, name the process by which plant get rid of excess water. What we call for that process? So through which the answer for this that is transpiration. What is the process called? Transpiration. This is one process in which plant get rid of excess water. Come let us move on to the next question. uh, which is the pore which is helpful for, name the pore through which the pore process which take place. The stomatal pores are the pores through which the transpiration process will take place. Come let us move on to the next slide now. Here comes our next question. Name the type of asexual reproduction in which two individuals are formed from a single parent. You have to think for this answer properly, and the parental identity is lost here. So write the first steps from where such type of reproduction begins, and also we have to draw first two stages of this reproduction. This is our question. So answer for this is a given answer here. So the type of asexual reproduction in which two individuals are formed from a single parent. So parental identity is lost. So what we call for that, that is what we called as binary fission. Okay. The first step of the reproduction is elongation of cell and its nucleus. So that the drawing for this is parental cell. Here you can see fully grown amoeba. So in later stages what happen? Elongation of the nucleus will take place. Later the nucleus divided into two parts. So this is the answer for this question. So let us move on to the next question now. Draw a sequence, the process of binary fission in amoeba. So the questions what they will ask it differs. Please try to answer properly by seeing the pictures and understand that better and try to write answers accordingly. Got it? So you have to draw the sequence here. So what are the process of binary fission in amoeba? So the first stage, second stage, third stage, fourth stage, and finally the two daughter cells, how it is get separated. So like this you have to draw the sequence. Got it? So this is the answer for the second question, that is fourth question, sorry. Let us move on to the next slide now. Next question is, explain with the help of diagram how amoeba takes its nutrition. So, and the second question is, assume that you are a veterinary surgeon and you had removed a good length of a small intestine of a bear that was suffering from an intestinal tumor. Now, would you suggest a plant-based or meat-based diet for the bear after its recovery? Give reason for your answer. So you have to think for this question and right answer. Do you think, say, next third C question, do you think plant-based food should be preferred over non-vegetarian food? So answer for this is, answer for the first question, explain with the help of diagram how amoeba takes its nutrition. Amoeba, it takes food particle with the help of a finger-like projection called pseudopodia. So inside the cell what happens? A food molecule is formed around the food particles. Inside the food, again the food inside the food vacuole, complex substances are broken down into simpler one, so which are then diffuses into the cell cytoplasm. Okay, so remaining undigested material is sent to the surface of the cell and it is thrown out for the process of nutrition in amoeba. So this is what we called as endocytosis. So the next question is, I told you, so the answer for it is, I would suggest a meat based diet for the bear after its recovery, because meat based food can be digested easily in a smaller sized small intestine. Okay, that is the answer for that. And the third question answer, we should encourage vegetarian food over a non-vegetarian food. Let us move on to the next slide now. The question is, name the three different glands associated with the digestive system in human. Also name their secretion. So answer for this is, three glands are which is associated with the digestive system are salivary glands. So in the mouth it produces saliva. Saliva, it contains enzyme called salivary amylase. So we digest the starch which is present in the food into sugar. So next one is liver. It is the largest gland which secrete bile and pour its secretion in the duodenum. So bile makes the acidic food that pancreatic enzyme can act on it. These bile salts also break the fats present in the food into small globules. So the next third one is pancreas. It is also the largest gland which secrete pancreatic juice into the duodenum. This pancreatic juice, it contains pancreatic amylase. What is the function of that? It break down the starch, trypsin digested protein, and lipase which break down the emulsified fat. Pancreatic juice, it acts as an alkaline media. Now let us discuss about another question. What is translocation? Why it is essential for plants? So what, next question, what are the substances translocated by a phloem delivered? So answer for this is, the movement of food from leaves to the part of the plant in the phloem is called translocation. So the translocation, it is necessary because every part of the plant cells need food for obtaining energy, for building its parts and maintaining its life. So the second question is, what are substances translocated by the phloem delivered? The movement of the food in the phloem is transported upward or downward depending upon the need of the plant. For example, in spring, even the sugar stored in the root or stems tissue of a plant would be transported to the phloem to the birds which need energy to grow. So the next question is, which organ secrete a hormone when the blood sugar rises? Name a digestive enzyme released by this organ. Second question in this, why pancreas help in digestion and also regulate blood sugar? So answer for the first question, pancreas secrete insulin when the blood sugar rises. Pancreas secrete pancreatic juice which contain digestive enzymes. Okay. So the next, pancreas secrete enzymes like pancreatic amylase which break down starch, trypsin which break down protein, and lipase break down emulsified fat. Pancreas, it also secrete a hormone called insulin which control the metabolism of the sugar. Therefore, it lowers the blood sugar level. So pancreas is both an exocrine and as well as endocrine gland. So let us move on to the next slide. So here is our question. Give reason for the following. The first question, arteries are thick walled. Blood goes only once through the heart in fishes. And the third question is, plants have low energy needs. So answer for the first question, arteries have a thick wall because these vessels carry blood from the heart to all the parts of the body, and blood emerges from the heart under high pressure. So second question, answer for the second one. A fish has two-chambered heart and has a gills to oxygenate blood. In fish, the heart pumps deoxygenated blood to gills, where oxygenation of blood takes place. So the oxygenated blood from the gills is supplied to the body part of the fish, where oxygen is utilized and carbon dioxide entered it, making it deoxygenated. This deoxygenated blood returned to the heart to be pumped into the gills again. Thus, blood passes through the heart of fish only once in a complete cycle. And the third question, plants have low energy needs. Why it has low energy needs? The plants are fixed at a place and do not show any locomotion, right? So the plants less active, the cells do not need to be supplied with materials so quickly. So therefore plants have low energy needs and respire at a slow rate. And the question number 10, with the help of neat label diagram, show how amoeba capture its food. So what is the mode of nutrition in amoeba? So this already explained you. Please go through that and refer. So the diagram also you need to practice well to draw. Okay, let us move on to the next slide. Next question is, what happened to the heart when muscles work harder? Which body system is directly affected when a person has a heart disease? Which cell increases in number during infection? So answer for the first one, when muscle work harder, the heart beats faster because the muscle need more energy than the normal requirement. The faster beating of heart pumps blood more rapidly to the muscle, which supply more oxygen to the muscle cell for a rapid respiration to produce more energy. So which body system is directly affected when person has a heart disease? Human circulatory system, it is directly affected when person has a heart disease. The third question is, which cell increases in number during infection? White blood cells increases in number during infection. Got it? So the next question is, the rate of breathing in aquatic organism much faster than that seen in terrestrial organism. Give reason. State the pathway of air from the nostril to the lungs in human beings. So answer for the first, the animals which live in water, those are known as aquatic animals, use the oxygen dissolved in water to carry out respiration. Since the amount of dissolved oxygen in water is low as compared to the amount of oxygen in the air. So therefore, the rate of breathing in aquatic animals is much faster when compared to the terrestrial animals, as the faster rate of breathing provide more oxygen to the aquatic animals. So this is the pathway of air in human beings. You can see the nostril and the pharynx, larynx, from there to trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, as well as to state the purpose of formation of urine. So answer for this, urine is produced as a waste product by decomposition of unused protein in the liver. Our body must get rid of these waste material because their accumulation in the body is poisonous and as well as harmful for us. So kidneys are the organ which remove the poisonous substances, urea, other waste salts and excess water from the blood and excrete them in the form of yellowish liquid called urine. So the next question is, what will happen if there is no tubular reabsorption in the nephron or kidney? During filtration, substances like glucose, amino acids, salts, water and urea present in the blood passes through the Bowman's capsule and then enters the tubule of nephron. When the filtrate containing useful substances as well as the waste product passes through the tubules. The useful substances like glucose, amino acids, most salts and most water, etc. are reabsorbed into the blood through the blood capillaries surrounding the tubules. So only the waste substances like urea and some unwanted salts and excess water remain behind in the tubule, therefore reabsorb. The next question is, explain how water and minerals are transported in plants. So most plants accrue their water and minerals from their root. So minerals travel dissolved in water. Water and minerals are transported through xylem cell from the soil to the leaves. Xylem cell of the root, stem and leaves are interconnected to form a conductive channel. The root cell take ion from the soil. So later this create a diffusion between concentration of ions of roots and soil. Therefore, there is a steady movement of water into xylem. An osmotic pressure is formed and water and minerals are transported from one cell to the other due to osmosis. This continuous loss of water takes place due to transpiration. The question number 11. Draw a neat diagram of excretory system of human beings and label on it. So kidney, urinary bladder and ureter. You have to practice well this diagram and learn to labeling. That will be very. Question number 15. Name any three glands associated with the digestion in human. Write the name of enzymes secreted by them. So answer for this, salivary gland, it will secrete salivary amylase. Pancreas, it secrete pancreatic amylase, trypsin, lipase. And gastric glands, it secrete hydrochloric acid, pepsin and mucus. Okay, let us move on to the next slide. Here is our next question. Bile juice does not contain any enzymes, but bile salts are important for digestion and absorption of fat. Straight reason. So answer for this is, bile is a digestive juice secreted by the liver and it does not contain any digestive enzyme. It play an important role in the digestion of fat. So bile is alkaline and contains salt which help to emulsify or break the fats present in the food. Thus bile perform two functions. Make the acidic food coming from the stomach alkaline so that the pancreatic enzyme can act on it. Bile salt break the fats present in the food into small globules, making it easy for the enzyme to act and digest them. Okay, so the next question is, state the reason for the following. Rings of cartilage is present in trachea. Plants look green in color. Write other names of the following: alveolar sac, voice box. Okay, so answer for the first question is, the air coming from the nostrils during the breathing passes through the trachea. The trachea does not collapse even when there is no air in, because it's supported by rings. The next question is, plant look green in color. Plants look green, you know the reason, right? Because of the presence of green pigmental chlorophyll in the chloroplast. Okay, so what we write the other name for the following: alveolar sac is alveoli, and voice box is larynx. Got it? Let us move on to the next slide. Question number 18. Describe the structure of function of nephron. You had to search answer for this. It is easy. So, and the next question number, explain the nutrition process in amoeba. Already explained you many times. And you had to learn to draw the label diagram of human heart. So now let us move on to the important long answer type questions. Okay, in this life processes lesson. The question number 1, draw the diagram of section of human heart and it label the following parts. The chamber of the heart that pumps out deoxygenated blood. Okay, the blood vessel that carry away oxygenated blood from the heart, the blood vessel that receive deoxygenated blood from the lower part of our body. You had to think and find out answer for this. Is our next question. Draw a diagram of human alimentary canal and label the parts. The largest gland that secrete digestive enzyme and hormone, part where HCl is produced, part where digestive food is absorbed. What will I explain the function in the digestive system? So answer for the first question, the first one, that is largest gland is liver. The gland that secrete digestive enzyme and hormone is pancreas. Part where HCl is produced is stomach. The part where digestive food is absorbed is small intestine. I have given answer for many questions and few I have not given answer. You had to find out. For that, I think it will be easy for you to answer once you understand the concept better. So the next question is, explain how the separation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood is useful in human. Why is double circulation of blood necessary in human? So answer for the first question is, human have a four-chambered heart, right? So which consisting of two artery and two ventricles. In a four-chambered heart, the left side and the right side of the heart are completely separated to prevent the oxygenated blood from mixing with the deoxygenated blood. So such a separation allows a highly efficient supply of oxygen to the body cells, which is necessary for producing a lot of energy. So this energy is useful for a warm-blooded animals like human, which has a high energy needed to maintain the body temperature. So the second question is, why is double circulation of blood necessary in human? Because all the animals having four-chambered heart have double circulation, in which blood passes through the heart twice in one complete cycle of the body. This ensures the separation of oxygenated blood from the deoxygenated blood. So explain double circulation. The blood travels twice through the heart in one complete cycle of the body and it is called double circulation. So it involved two circulations, pulmonary circulation. Go through this, you will understand better. The pathway of the blood from heart to the lungs and back to the heart is called pulmonary circulation. It is a small circulation. Deoxygenated blood in the right ventricle flow into the vascular system of the lungs, because oxygenated and return to the heart left atrium through the pulmonary veins. Next, we have a systemic circulation. The pathway of blood from the heart to the rest of the body and back to the heart is called systemic circulation. So it is the largest circulation. Left ventricle send the blood to the aorta. So aorta divide into arteries and capillaries and supplies oxygenated blood to various parts of the body. From there, what happened? The oxygenated blood is collected by ventricles which join from veins, and finally vena cava and pours blood back to the right atrium. So next question is, describe double circulation in human being. Again the same question is repeated here. Why it is necessary? How are arteries different from veins? So go through this, you will understand better. Yeah, they give an answer for this. So arteries, why it is different? Because arteries are thick walled. Arteries can carry from the heart to different organs of the body. Arteries do not have wall. Arteries are deeply placed. Okay. So the next one is, veins are the thin walled. Veins carry blood from blood to different parts of the body. It has a whorls in them, where veins are superficially placed. Next question is draw the human respiratory system and label the following parts. Like you have to practice well this respiratory system diagram: trachea, alveoli, respiratory bronchioles, and larynx. Describe in brief the role of lungs in the exchange of gases. The next question number 4: compare the length of small intestine in herbivorous and carnivorous animal. Mention any two structure modification in small intestine which help in absorption. Next class, I'm going to teach with control and coordination lesson for class 10 CBSE. So thank you. Till now I gave some important questions, but for many more important questions, you have to refer many previous year question papers which might be useful to you for better understanding. Try to learn properly, try to understand the concept well, read textbook, understand well, then will be easy for you to score a good marks. I hope you understand. So let us meet in our next class. Thank you. Please do watch my videos, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.